Hey there, let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like you just weren't enough? Maybe it was during a presentation at work, a tough conversation with a friend, or even just walking into a room full of strangers. That voice in your head starts whispering, "What if I mess up? What if they judge me?" Sound familiar? Well, here's the thing. You're not alone. In fact, studies show that 85% of people struggle with self-doubt at some point in their lives. But what if I told you that building unshakable confidence doesn't have to take years of therapy or some massive life overhaul? What if I told you it could take just 5 minutes a day? Yep, you heard that right, 5 minutes. Stick with me because today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, before we dive in, let me break it down for you. I'm going to share a simple, step-by-step framework that you can start using today. Think of it like a daily confidence workout, small, consistent actions that add up to big results over time. Here's what we'll cover. The power of posture, how standing tall can literally change how you feel about yourself. The mirror trick, a quick, science-backed way to rewire your brain for confidence. The 2-minute pep talk, how to silence your inner critic and replace it with your biggest cheerleader. The small wins strategy, why celebrating tiny victories is the secret to building momentum. The gratitude shift, how focusing on what's already great in your life can boost your confidence instantly. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of simple, actionable strategies that you can use anytime, anywhere. So, are you ready to transform the way you see yourself? Let's get started. All right, let's kick things off with something you can do right now, literally as you're watching this video. It's all about your posture. Now, I know what you're thinking. Posture? Really? How's that going to help me feel confident? Well, here's the deal. Research from Harvard University shows that standing or sitting in a power pose for just 2 minutes can increase your levels of testosterone, the confidence hormone, and decrease cortisol, the stress hormone. Crazy, right? So, here's your quick win. Stand up straight, roll your shoulders back, and plant your feet firmly on the ground. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Hold this pose for just 30 seconds and notice how it makes you feel. It's like flipping a switch in your brain that says, "Hey, I've got this." Simple, but powerful. Next up, we've got the mirror trick. Now, I know talking to yourself in the mirror might sound a little awkward at first, but hear me out. This technique is backed by science and used by everyone from athletes to CEOs to boost their confidence before big moments. Here's how it works. Every morning, look yourself in the eye and say something like, "You've got this. You're capable. You're enough." It might feel silly at first, but over time, this practice helps rewire your brain to believe those positive statements. Think of it as giving yourself a daily dose of encouragement. And hey, if you're feeling extra bold, throw in a smile or a power pose while you're at it. Confidence activated. Now let's talk about that pesky inner critic. You know, the voice that loves to point out every mistake and tell you why you're not good enough. Sound familiar? Well, here's the thing. That voice doesn't have to control you. Enter the 2-minute pep talk. This is your chance to flip the script. Whenever you catch yourself spiraling into self-doubt, take 2 minutes to remind yourself of your strengths, your accomplishments, and the challenges you've already overcome. For example, you could say, "Hey, I've handled tough situations before, and I can do it again. I'm resilient, I'm capable, and I'm growing every day." It's like giving yourself a mental high five. And trust me, over time, those pep talks add up. All right, let's talk about momentum. Confidence isn't built overnight. It's built through small, consistent wins. That's where the small wins strategy comes in. Every day, set a tiny, achievable goal for yourself. It could be something as simple as making your bed, sending that email you've been putting off, or even just introducing yourself to someone new. When you accomplish it, take a moment to celebrate. Literally, give yourself a pat on the back or do a little happy dance. Why? Because celebrating small wins trains your brain to associate effort with reward, which builds confidence over time. Plus, it feels pretty great, doesn't it? Finally, let's talk about gratitude. Now, I know gratitude might not seem directly related to confidence, but stick with me. When you focus on what's already good in your life, it shifts your mindset from "I'm not enough" to look at all the amazing things I have and am. Here's your challenge. Every night, take 2 minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big or small, anything from a supportive friend to a delicious cup of coffee. Over time, this practice helps you see yourself and your life in a more positive light, which naturally boosts your confidence. It's like a daily reminder that you're already winning in so many ways. All right, let's recap your 5-minute daily confidence plan. Stand tall with a power pose for 30 seconds. Give yourself a pep talk in the mirror. Silence your inner critic with a 2-minute pep talk. Celebrate a small win. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. That's it. 5 simple steps that take just minutes a day, but can transform the way you see yourself. Remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up as you are and knowing that you're enough. And the more you practice these steps, the more natural that belief will become. So what do you say? Are you ready to start building your confidence, one small step at a time? Pick one of these strategies and try it today. And hey, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could use a little confidence boost too. Remember, you're capable of more than you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.